Hello.
Hello, Himanshu.
Hi. Hi. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. Thank you. What about you?
Great. Good. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you so much for asking and welcome to the session.
Thank you.
All right. So, do you remember what all things did we discussed yesterday, like about daily routine, general questions, and I gave you some vocabulary words as well, right?
Yes.
Some some vocabulary which is widely mispronounced. Have you written those words by the way
No.
in a diary? Okay. Now you should always carry a pen and paper with you. Okay,
Okay.
during the session. If you can, please get a pen and a paper.
Okay. Do one thing. You can just type in the chat box. So I will just take the screenshot. And after
For
this,
sure. No, no.
because
I see if I'll tell you something, I can write it down. But if you need to write something, then that's an issue, right? Okay,
right.
so it's okay if you don't have a pen and paper handy. It's totally fine.
Why I'm
It's
telling you
okay.
because joining. I'm joining this class on my mobile. So in my one hand, I just uh,
Okay, you're holding a mobile phone. If you want, you can keep it somewhere. Okay, you'll be more comfortable in that way. Keep it somewhere like in a table or somewhere where you're more comfortable because I don't want you to get tired during the session.
no, no, it's okay. So tomorrow I will try to means guess any location.
You can do one thing for sure, like just try to find a corner, like place a table, anything. Just keep your phone over there, and then you can sit like in a relaxed mode. All right. If you hold your mobile for too long, that can be an issue. Okay, never mind. I hope you can manage today. Okay.
Yes, sure.
All right. So today we have an interesting topic, which is local production and small businesses. Okay. So it's about small scale industries, like the things which we are manufactured locally, whether or maybe produced locally. For example, it can be vegetable, it can be fruits, crops, a lot of things, right?
All right.
Shall I ask you a few questions regarding that?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so my first question for you is it's with the product. Sorry, the topic is local production and small businesses. And the first question is, do you buy things locally? Like
Ye-
sometimes, like if I talk about vegetables or some other items also, like do you love to buy local things?
Yes, of course.
Okay, now tell me, what kind of things do you buy?
For local, I will buy the shoes. Buy the means uh, cloth also.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
khadi, khadi cloth also.
And that's interesting, khadi cloth, yeah.
And in the festival, I can say
Yeah,
for in the festival for
you
I can say I will I was go to in the uh, for Deepavali session, na, as I know, I didn't recall the name exact word, but
it's okay,
I
it's okay.
but I can say as a deep we can buy also.
Yes, yes, the diyas, okay, that is
Yeah,
locally made. And okay,
we
for
can
that
buy.
matter, I have another question for you, which is like, should we support small businesses? Like, can you tell me a few reasons that why shall we support small businesses, so that there is their for their upliftment basically, because they don't have a lot of money and money to market their things and produce more goods of better quality. So, what do you think about it?
There are lots of the perspective. If I can
Mm-hmm.
say, one is
Mm-hmm.
social perspective also. One is
Yes,
economic growth also, and
mm-hmm.
was as a humanity we can think about the individual how they can grow their businesses without taking
Absolutely.
extra money.
Mm-hmm.
So this type of criteria. So first of all, I will just give first social means social responsibility in this case. We saw the lots of the means 5 star and lots of the good infrastructure material and company they are providing, and they are just investing in their product, but they are locally
Yes,
people. They are all people. They are not outside.
absolutely.
They are not outside or not come outside the India.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to promote them, because if we are not promoting ourselves, our people, so it will definitely losing market share from the outside Indians or outside companies.
Absolutely. It was a good point, by the way. And the next question is related to that only. I would like to ask you, like, what do you think? Like, how has the pandemic affected small business? Because you told me yesterday that there were a lot of people whose business were drastically affected because of the pandemic. So tell me something about that.
I can say, if you just small pani puri stall,
Yeah.
they they these of the pani puri stall, because this is not it is essential. So the government is not allowing in to open the shop in that time of situation. But for vegetable and fruit and for milk, this type of stall is all was open, and that time. But the pani puri, I can say, the pani puri, the small restaurant, the small tea shop, they are totally closed. They are totally shut down. So
Yes.
they have to very difficult to survive with their family, because they have only that income, and that time the government has totally stopped the lockdown, means start the lockdown. So it was definitely impacting their businesses also, in their personal life also, and not for an individual personal life, for one person who is earning. So it's lots of the person are depending on them, at least four or five or six. So
Yes.
life are affected. I will give you just a for small example for Pani Puri. There are lots of the people. There were lots of the people. You can small. I can say small shoes maker, small
Mm.
shoes mechanic, uh, or I can say mechanic also,
Mm.
tailor also, barber also.
Absolutely.
So this is
So
not essential
any
product.
mm,
Essential product.
mm,
So that's why
mm.
government has not allowed to open their shop in that particular time, but they have to live without the earning, without the any earnings to source.
Mm.
So it is very difficult. When I thought about that, if I'm working, guys, if anyhow if my salary will not credited in in this same situation. So for me, it is very difficult. For second day, my EMI get bounced, and how can I
Yes.
manage my all daily or monthly expenses? So definitely, it is very difficult, because we are most of the people are for middle class, so they don't have the lot of the saving.
Mhm.
So
I
definitely, it is
totally
good.
agree with that. Yes. So basically, you meant to say that those people who are dependent on their livelihoods as on a regular basis. For example, they earn throughout the day and then they are able to eat at night. So for them, it was life changing because everything was shut down and they couldn't find any job, anything to do, and some people also suffered starvation. They were hungry. They died because of starvation also, apart from COVID. And I think if we were able to have food on a daily basis during the lockdown, we should be grateful for it, isn't it?
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. So you said they are shut down. So they were shut down.
They
So
were said.
just whenever you talk, just try to just like be mindful about your mistakes. Like okay, they were shut down. Past tense, there is a little bit issue in past tense, but we will work upon that. Don't worry about that. That's the reason I asked you to tell me a story yesterday, if you remember.
Okay, so if you want, I will start the story.
No, 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 not right now. It's okay. It's okay. We can do
We
this.
can
Today we'll just discuss. We'll
tomorrow. We
discuss
can.
about things. For
Yes,
sure. Tomorrow, have you booked a session with me tomorrow?
yes. Of course, I have to check. I have already booked. No? Today.
Yeah, I
Today
think
should
you
be.
have. So tomorrow, what I can do is we can work. We can dedicate the whole session to your tenses. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now tell me, if you could start a small business right now, like, do you have any idea of a small business? And if you get a chance to start a small business, what business would you start? If you could tell me about that.
For a starting to any new businesses, first we need to understand we have the knowledge of the business or not. Because rather than investing directly to business, first we need to understand what is the customer priority and who are the our competitors. Because if
Mm-hmm.
suddenly I will tomorrow I will start my business and I will don't know about the bottom and up line. So definitely it will difficult for me to run the business, because first of all we need at least basic idea so we can run the business. But in my case, if you ask me personal, what is your opinion? So I will give my opinion. I will never start the business, but as a small business, I will invest in the direct business. Whosoever in the our equity market, which are the company are listed. So I will just learn about the company and I will try to invest them. So indirectly, I will invest in such of small company, and indirectly I am the owner of the company, because in the ultimatum I am a shareholder. So definitely I have the means I indirectly I have the honor of the company.
Hmm. That's the point. I can totally understand. Okay, so I think when it comes to business, you think that it's really important for us to analyze and have proper knowledge about something, because investing money is a quite it's a bit risky at times. So, for example, if I have no idea on how to run a restaurant, and if I open a restaurant, I'm going to face a lot of loss, right, in the
Yes,
long
of
run.
course.
So that can be a matter, because I think if I do some research and like some development and some research on that particular business which I want to do, I think I'll be less prone to the risks, and I'll be more prone to the profit side.
Yes.
That's a good idea. So do you ever think of starting a business at some point of your life?
No, I have not started, and I am not thinking about there doing any I will doing any business. I have invested in the such of small businesses also indirectly in equity market, and in future also I will, because I will rather than buying the company, I can't run the company. But if I am invested in good company, so definitely it goes in the future. It will goes the good beneficial for me.
So you have invested in some of the markets, stock market.
Yes, yes, stock market in our Indian stock market, because our Indian stock market is the growing company, the growing market. So we have the very good ample of the manpower. So in the future is very bright. So that's why I have invested.
That's nice. Great. Okay. So, all right. So this was about, okay, investment. When we talk about investment, from how long have you been investing?
First of all, we need to understand what is our goal. We are investing for
Hmm.
1 year or 2 year, 3 year. What was our goal
Okay.
that time, which
For
we have
example, if I need to invest for 1 year, what is the best option?
best options for 1 year. We need to just invest in any. There are lots of the investment plan. We can lots of the people they are investing in bank FD, post office FD, and some of the investing in I can say in mutual fund also through the SIP
Hmm.
mode.
Hmm.
And some of the people they are taking some risks, so they can invest directly in the equity market. Equity market means in the stock market they directly bought the stock and they
Hmm.
start the trading also.
Yes. Okay. Now tell me, how do you pronounce the word taking?
Taking.
No, it's taking. Not, it's not taking. It's taking. Taking. Say
Taking.
taking. Yes.
Taking. Okay.
You said taking actually, so it's okay. While we, whenever we talk, we make mistakes. It's fine, but you need to take care of it. Okay. It's taking.
Taking. Okay.
Taking. Absolutely.
So I have did lots of mistake in the taking, but right now
Yeah.
you correct me, so I will pronounce the taking.
Absolutely. And you said I have did. I have done.
Okay, I have done. Sorry.
Absolutely. No need to be sorry. Just try to listen to something. Try to
Yes.
listen more. You will be a good speaker than only, right? I recommend you to, watch podcast or maybe like short things. I know you don't have a lot of time to give to podcast because you work also, have your professional commitments as well. But if you get time, like 10 to 15 minutes, try to listen to something productive, motivational video, news, documentary, anything. You'll enjoy it.
Okay, sure.
And if you're a lover of cricket, if you watch IPL, watch in English language.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Now tell me, what day is today?
What?
What day is today? What day?
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Okay, it's Wednesday,
Wednesday.
not Wednesday. Wednesday. Only two syllables. Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday.
Yes. Okay. It's never Wednesday, not Wednesday. It's wrong. Monday,
Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like that. Okay.
Okay.
If you talk to a native speaker, they will say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They won't say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So in the next lesson, I'll also teach you some new words, okay?
Okay, sure.
Widely mispronounced words, because these words are used on a daily basis, like photography, government, development, biology, poem. There are a lot of words. I will introduce to you to a lot of new words. And for the next session, as of now, just try to practice, give yourself a topic, talk, record your voice, listen to it, and then listen to something, podcast, news, documentaries. You have a lot of options to do that. Okay.
Okay.